another video. That's right, we're back at it again. So for today's video, we are going to be doing story time. Want to tell them what story time we're doing today?
So we will be doing our coming out stories. So if you would like to watch, stay tuned. But before we get started, if this is your very first time on our channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button right now, so we can get going. And so you guys don't miss out on our next video. That's right. Cheers to
coming out gay. Best decision in my life. All right, so for me, from my side, she already knows all this, so she's gonna stare and amaze herself with me even more and more. I'll be like, this gay girl became mine.
What the I love you, baby.
I love you more. Anyway, so I believe I was like 16, 17. So at the time, obviously I was living with my mom's, and so I had moved in a friend that was a friend and didn't have nowhere to live. Well, she kind of didn't, honestly. I said my life, but didn't. So but anyways, I was living. I had brought someone in to live with me as a friend. Clearly, it was my girlfriend at the time.
So that's gay.
Yeah. Anyways, and I was, you know, being young and wild and just wilding out. And so one day, you know, I decided to take off somewhere else to go see another girl. Right? And so my mom had already been like suspecting that I was gay and whatever not. Like one time she opened the door and like I had been pulling away from giving a kiss. So she was like, were you just kissing her? And I was like,
all up in the house and everything.
And I was like, no, I wasn't just kissing her. I'm like, what are you talking about? So that was in the air, right? That was in the air forever. And so this day comes where, you know, you hire the sites to go cheat. So I go see
my head.
So I go see this one other girl, you know. I go see this new girl, and so somehow my girl at home found out. I got caught.
Did you ever find out?
What?
How she found out?
Yeah, because the other girl had put a status and tagged me, and it went straight to my profile, like missing your kisses already or something. Anyways, so my girl at home sees out on my profile that it says, someone tagged me, says missing your kiss already. That's this girl. And so she puts 2 and 2 together. I had told her I was gonna go hang out with some other friends, whatever not. So she put 2 and 2 together. She's at home, hella crying, you know, just panicking, blowing me up. So what does she do? She tells my mom, who was home with her at the time. She's like, just goes driving me to my mom and starts telling her, yeah, Harry didn't go where she said she was telling you guys. This is what she said. This is who she's with. And so she's crying. So my mom's like, my mom's English wasn't too good at the time, but she still knew. So my mom was like, you and Yahaira. And I was like,
me and Yahaira.
So I wasn't there, but I guess my mom told me so that she's like, you and Yahaira. And so she was all crying like, thanks for stealing my shine and not letting me come out. So that's how my mom found out I was gay. She kept trying to pull me to the side and kept telling me that she needed to talk to me and whatever not once that conversation was up. And I kept telling her, yeah, I already knew what it was about. So I think only a couple days went by. I finally decided, you know, not decided, finally the time came where I got to talk to my mom. She did ask me. I let her know, you know, yeah, it is true. She was very upset. She gave me kind of the cold shoulder. I want to say for a month. We lived in the same house, but she was just more short with me, you know. Conversations weren't all there. She was kind of just avoiding me in the same house. I felt the vibe, you know. Another huge thing she made a comment about was my little sister has always been attached to my hip. It's like my own little sister. I have 3 older brothers, my little sister. And so she was always with me 24/7 with all my friends, whatever. So as soon as this came out, my mom did make like a side comment like, well, I'm gonna pull your sister from you because she might become gay, or you know, something like that. So that comment did get to me. But like I said, like I was telling my wife, I understand my mom completely, you know, because obviously I think we could have had it worse, or I could have had it worse, you know. Some kids get disowned, some get kicked out. My mom was just shook, you know, with the news, and she was just trying to adjust to it. So like I said,
it's very hard for a lot of different cultures, but
exactly, you know, so I'm thankful, you know. I mean, I'm thankful.
Very thankful position.
I had to give my mom her time, you know, to think. We had our chat, we talked. I let her know that hurt me and upset me was the comment she made about my sister. Also, you know, what was something very funny was that I told my mom I had never been with a man, you know, until this day I've never been with no man. So I told my mom, you know, like, hey mom, like, cause she wasn't believing that I was gay. So I was like, mom, like, you know, I've never been a man. So she goes, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why you're gay, cause you've never been with a man. So I did tell her, like, mom, check it out. I tried it with 2 different men. I did give it a shot. I couldn't do it. So I straight looked at her and said, mom, can you fake eat a She said, no. I said, well, I can't fake suck a, you know. You know. So anyways, after that conversation, you know, she was still trying to adjust to me dressing like a boy and stuff. I know that was hard on her once.
Oh yeah.
So all out there. But literally right after that month went by, other than her getting adjusting to me dressing like a boy and stuff, I think it just kind of just went away.
Yeah.
Like eventually nowadays it's so out there, so it just got easier for her, you know, within time. But coming out back then was a lot harder than what it is now. It was
different than what it, well,
yeah, like
I believe so. I believe it's a lot different now than it was back when we came out.
I believe so too. You know, like my mom was caring about what they're gonna think, you know, my family in Mexico, what are people gonna say here, her friends and acquaintances and stuff. And you know, to me, it's like my biggest thing was just my mom. It's like if my mom knew, I didn't care for the world to know I was gay, you know? So yeah, once my mom found out and that month went by, you know, and she adjusted a little bit and whatever not, it just got easier and easier. She started meeting people who are gay. She actually now has she has friends now that are gay, and one of her favorite things to do is show me off. She shows me off and my wife off. You know, I actually have a gay brother as well, and you know, now it's just good and gravy. And to tell you guys the truth, my mom is my best friend, and that's probably why it impacted me so much, but it wasn't as bad. Yeah, so basically, you know, my coming out story wasn't too bad. I'm thankful for my mom. You know, she needed her time. I'm thankful that she accepted me, you know, because as my wife was saying, cultures are different. Some other people have it harder than others. Some other people still haven't came out because, you know, they have serious consequences to it. So, you know, I'm thankful, but that is my story. Other than beep stealing my shine, you know, I mean, that was kind of upsetting to me.
That's
because I think anyone out there who is gay hasn't came out yet or has came out, I think everyone deserves their own time to be ready to come out, especially tell your parents.
I feel like no one should be pressured into it. Like if you want to come out and you know in your heart you want to come out, like come out.
Yeah. Like I was, you know, I knew what I was and stuff, but the only reason why I hadn't come out was because I wasn't ready to have that conversation with my mom.
And you'll know when you're ready.
So for someone to steal that from me and kind of I was just forced to tell my mom, and I think that's the reason why she was a little more upset, you know, she had to find out that way. And then, you know, whatever. But we're here now and I'm happily married, so, and my mom loves me and she loves my wife, so. Anytime
she sees anything rainbow, she buys it. She goes, here you go.
Especially for my wife. So that's my story. I'm gonna cut it right there. You know, it's kind of simple and short. Next up, we have KARINA la gay.
Oh my god! All right, guys. So my coming out story. Let's see. So I had to have been like 15, 16.
I think like 16.
I think I was 16. Whatever, 16 going on to 17, whatever, around there somewhere. So basically I had my girlfriend coming to the house as friends. So I had my girlfriends coming over as friends. Like they wouldn't even really come and hang out. Like it was nothing like that. It would be like, come pick me up, and they would walk in really quick to grab me and then leave. Like it was never like we chilled there. So there was never any like side things that they would see. They would just see me get picked up by my girls. Okay, so basically I had a girlfriend and I didn't tell anybody. We actually went as friends to one of my cousin's quinceañeras. Oh my god. We went as
friends. Worst decision ever.
Okay? And like we weren't disrespectful or anything, you know, we knew nobody knew, so we kind of kept to ourselves unless it was like, you know, behind closed doors or like away from my family. My dad ended up getting drunk at the quinceañera. Round of applause to him. So basically he ended up getting drunk at the quinceañera, and he ended up bringing me up out of no reason when me and my girlfriend were hanging out outside minding our own business. We were not even in the quinceañera. We were minding our own business, just hanging out, not being disrespectful like I mentioned. And inside the salon, my dad was drunk, going table to table, just kind of letting everybody know that I'm gay, she's a lesbian, I'm gay, she's a lesbian. So I ended up overhearing his side comments when I went inside for a quick second to the salon. And like it's not that I was embarrassed. It's just like, first off, why are you telling everybody when I haven't even came out to you, right? So I was more kind of like, it was more of an anger thing. So he was drunk minding his business inside, saying I don't know what. So I rushed out of the salon and I was just crying. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, you just don't know how people are gonna take it. They can take it as a joke or they can be completely fine with it. So I was just kind of like, I don't want to be here. Like, I'm kind of over it. So I was crying outside, and thankfully like 2 of my uncles came outside to talk to me. And they were just like, why are you worried about what he thinks? Like, just be yourself. Like, you don't have to worry whether we're gonna accept you or not. We love you regardless. Like, why are you worried about what these other people are gonna think? And they were right. Like, why was I worried about what anybody else was thinking? So I kind of calmed down, and I go inside the salon, and my mom's like, your dad's over here saying you're gay, this and that. Like, it was just like, it was so embarrassing. Like, they didn't need to put me on the spot like that, right? So he kept saying that he wanted to go home because he was drunk. And so my mom, you know, she's disabled and stuff. She can't really rush, you know, and do things quickly. So I still offered to take him home even after he did all of that.
Well,
I know.
Okay.
I offered to take him home because first off, I didn't want to deal with him anymore. So I offered to take him home, and he was just like, I don't want to go home with that gay. I don't know what he said, like, esa lesbiana. Like, I don't want to go home with her. Like, okay, dude, then walk home. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, whatever, like, I won't take him home. So my mom ended up gathering her stuff, and she ended up driving him home. But yeah, so that happened. My mom came back and she picked me up, me and my girl, and she was just like, so do you have something to tell me? Like, what's going on? Like, are you gay? Yeah, I'm gay. So I just basically told her, yes, I'm gay, and this is my girlfriend at the time, right? It was my girlfriend at the time. I was like, and this is my girlfriend. So she did give me the cold shoulder, and she was kind of saying side comments, running her mouth behind my back for a couple of months. My brother at the time, he wasn't with me at the time. He was in Iraq. He's a Marine, so he was deployed. So he was finding out through my mom that I was gay. Well, all the side comments she was saying, he found out through that. And I mean, I had told my brother, but it's like, I just feel like no one should take that from you. Like, when you are ready to come out, you should come out. Like, I don't feel like someone should sit there and like, you're gay.
And I think everyone, and I think we both got that taken away from each other in some type of way, you know. Regardless if I was in the wrong and doing my girl at the time wrong was wrong, you know.
We're young.
It's like, it still doesn't give you the right to go tell my parents. Like, that's huge. You didn't just go tell my mom, hey, like, I've been living here and I've been your daughter and it's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like, that's, I don't know, to me, that in some sense, that's disrespectful.
For her, the same thing. Like, Shelly even came out, her dad had been suspecting, and then he gets drunk and, you know, blurts it out to the whole family, like, and then that was wrong. And then where he did it to, that was messed up. Like, it was a whole ass party.
Yeah, like, and then like I got home after like everything happened, after my mom picked us up, and he's sitting in the living room, drunk, still drinking, crying, and he tries to talk to me, and he's like, I just want you to have babies. Like, I want to be a grandpa. Like, you can't do this. Like, why would you do this? You're gonna change your mind. Like,
you know what? And that's something my mom told me too, but she told me in a sober note. She did tell me why she was upset. That was one of the reasons, you know. She was like, you were my first daughter after 3 boys. I was excited I had a daughter. She's like, I love seeing you in dresses and whatever not. That, yes, I can't fix, mom. But then she also did that. She's like, you know, I imagine you married with a man, having kids. And I told her I might not be married with a man, but I'm still going to have kids, mom. And now she's like super excited. She can't wait for her to have a kid, and she actually wants me to have a kid too. So I'm glad she understands that now.
I mean, things have changed. Like, of course, you know, now I'm married, you know, I've grown up, like, and to be honest, like, it happened. It is what it is. That's how I see it now. Yes, they took that away from us, but honestly, like, I wouldn't change any of my experience at all. Like, it happened that way. I'm happily married. I'm a lesbian.
Thankful that it led us to where we're at now.
Exactly.
You know,
like, you kind of just, have to learn to gather your pieces and just kind of move forward and make it positive one way or another.
And then another thing is I'm just thankful we still have both our parents in our lives, you know, because like we mentioned earlier, a lot of people at that very moment, they find out you're gay or you come out gay,
and they disown you and stuff.
So, you know, it was hard for us in our own type of way, but I know it could be a lot harder.
It can.
But anyways, guys, those are our coming out stories. I think my wife forgot to say, but if you guys have questions for her as well on her story, go ahead and comment below.
Go ahead and
say who you're asking about. You can say YAYA or KARINA.
And like, to be honest, we're gonna be honest with you guys. We get so many messages regarding like coming out.
We do.
How did you guys do it?
We do get a lot of DMs from people who have not came out yet, and they are in different countries, and it's hard in those countries. They are in, you know, some type of culture, you know, because everyone cultures are different, and their cultures are super hard on them, or either their parents are just super hard, or like they will disown them, like all this crazy stuff. We get it.
Yeah, we've gotten. I'm not even kidding. Like so many DMs,
honestly,
and we don't mind the DMs at all.
We try to really get back to you guys
as much as we can.
But just hearing those things and having you guys reach out to us, you know, we already knew it, but it just lets us know that much more how easy we had it coming out, even though we thought it was hard versus, you know, some of you guys who are out there and stuff. Exactly. So we actually look up to you guys. Yes. You know. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys just need someone to talk to, like we've mentioned, some of you guys already have, but feel free to reach out to us. Like my wife said, we're gonna try our best, you know, to get back to you guys. So I think we're actually pretty good at it. So
we try our best.
So yeah, we are here for you guys, you know.
Yeah, we're always gonna be here. So if you have any questions, concerns that we can answer, let us know.
And you don't gotta be gay to reach out to us. If you're straight or whatever and have any questions, reach out. So this is not just a gay video,
right? No, it's just our coming out video.
Yeah. But I think we're gonna wrap it up right here.
Thank you guys for watching and hearing our short stories.
Yeah. Alright, so if you guys have not yet liked, comment, and subscribe. Oh damn, you like smacked my hand.
I try to be hella cute, like.
Anyways, if you guys have not like, comment, subscribe.
Oh my god.
Alright, anyways, so you guys have not yet like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys do, so you guys don't miss out on our next video. Until
next time, guys.